Well, welcome everyone, and thanks for joining us for our first Hard Money Talks at Noon webinar. I am Craig Walker with Intrust Funding, and today we're talking about how investors use private lending to move faster. This session is really meant to be practical. Whether you're an experienced investor just getting started or you're an agent working with investor clients, my goal is to make hard money feel simple and useful. Real estate investors don't usually lose deals because they lack vision. They lose deals because they lose time. Today, I want to show you how hard money helps investors move faster, stay flexible, and keep real opportunities from slipping away. We'll cover today what hard money is, where it fits, how it compares to traditional financing, and what makes a deal easier to fund. I'll also show you why our process at Intrust is built to help investors keep momentum instead of getting stuck in delays. Here's what we're going to talk about today. First, I'll break down what hard money actually is and when it makes sense. Second, I'll show you how Intrust is different because not all lenders operate the same way. Third, we'll talk about where investors actually use hard money in the real world. And finally, I'll walk through what to do next if you have a deal you want us to look at. By the end of the webinar, you should have a clear understanding of when hard money is the right tool, what information helps move a deal faster, and how our process is designed to remove friction. At the most basic level, a hard money loan is a short-term, asset-based loan that real estate investors use for purchases, rehabs, and bridge financing. What makes it different from a traditional bank loan is that the conversation is less about fitting into a rigid box and more about the property, the plan, and the exit strategy. So when investors think about hard money, I like to frame it like this. It's a speed and execution tool. It's usually the right fit when you need to move quickly, when the property has value add potential, or when the plan is to improve the asset and then either sell or refinance. This is especially useful in competitive situation where waiting weeks for a bank decision could mean losing the opportunity altogether. Hard money is not usually about finding your forever loan. It's about giving yourself the ability to act. This is where the trade-off becomes really clear. Traditional banks tend to focus heavily on borrower income, tax returns, debt ratios, and a longer approval process. That works fine in some situations, but it can create real problems for investors when timing matters. Private lending is different. At Intrust, we're focused on the property value, the investment plan, and the execution strategy. That changes everything. Instead of waiting weeks or months, investors can get approvals much faster. Instead of dealing with extra friction during rehab, our borrowers send 10 to 15 progress photos for draw requests rather than waiting on inspections. And instead of working through automated systems or out-of-state call centers, they're working with a local team that understands Washington deals and can communicate directly. So the real question isn't which loan has the lowest advertised rate. The real question is, which financing partner helps me execute the deal better? Hard money shows up across a lot of different investment strategies. For fix and flips, it helps investors acquire, renovate, and exit quickly. For buy and hold deals, it can serve as the short-term bridge to acquire and improve a property before refinancing into a long-term loan. For BRRRR deals, it helps fund the front end of the strategy so the investor can rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat. And for DADU or other value add projects, it gives investors more flexibility than traditional financing usually allows. The common thread in all of these is this. The investor needs to move fast. The investor needs to move first, improve the asset, and create value before the long-term financing or sale happens. That's where hard money tends to be the right fit. This is really where our value shows up, what makes us different. At Intrust, we fund in as little as 48 hours, which matters when an investor is trying to win a deal reduce holding risk, or simply keep a project moving. We also do not require inspections for the draw processes and draw releases. That's a big deal. Instead, borrowers send us progress photos that keeps things moving and helps reduce delays and unnecessary costs. Our draw requests are simple, typically 10 to 15 photos, and that means less cash tied up out of pocket while the project is already underway. We're also a local Washington lender, and that matters. We understand the market, the neighborhoods, the timelines, and the kinds of opportunities investors are actually seeing here in Washington State. And finally, we offer complimentary deal analysis because we want to help investors evaluate opportunities before they overcommit. That's a huge value add. So for us, this is not just about lending money. It's about being investors. It's about helping investors execute better and faster. This slide is where I slow down because these are your best differentiators. When someone asks, what do you need for me to get started? The answer is pretty straightforward. We want to understand the asset, the plan, and the exit. That means we're looking at the property itself and the purchase details. We want to see the rehab budget or scope of work. We want to understand the timeline, and we want to know the exit strategy. Is this a flip, a refinance, or a hold? From there, we also need some basic information, a liquidity statement, a soft credit pull, and photos of the property. What speeds things up is clarity. The clearer your plan, the easier it is for us to evaluate the opportunity and help you move forward quickly. A lot of delays in financing don't come from the lender alone. They come from incomplete information or a plan that hasn't been thought through yet. Demetrios, if I have a HELOC available, how do you see this versus hard money, and how do you find they can be complementary? Well, I mean, if you have a HELOC available, I mean, you might not need the hard money. Or you could use your HELOC as reserves. You could use your HELOC for extra funds. So yeah, I mean, it just depends on the situation. So I mean, we're happy. Give us a call, set up a meeting. Our loan officers are ready to speak with any of you to help in any way they can and talk you through a specific situation. So they can be complementary. Again, it just depends on your specific process and transaction. So hopefully that helped answer that question. Thank you, Demetrios. This is one of the strongest talking points we have because it directly affects how a borrower experiences the loan after closing. Here's how it works. First, you get qualified and send over the borrower info, liquidity, soft credit, and basic deal details. Second, we move to closing quickly. Third, you start the rehab and begin creating visible progress. Then instead of waiting around for an inspection to be scheduled, you send us 10 to 15 progress photos. That's it. And that allows the draw to be processed so the project can keep moving. Why does that matter? Because rehab momentum matters. Speed in a rehab matters. Contractors don't like delays. Timelines don't like delays. Budgets definitely don't like delays. So when the draw process is simple, the entire project tends to move more smoothly. For a lot of borrowers, this is one of the biggest differences they feel right away by working with Intrust Funding. Let's make this a real example. This is a Washington flip example where speed really mattered. The property was in a competitive environment, and the investor needed to move quickly to secure the deal and begin renovations. What's important here is not just the numbers on the screen, although those matter. It's the role execution played in the process of the project. Fast approval created flexibility. Fast closing helped secure the deal. And a photo-based draw process helped maintain rehab momentum. This is exactly why investors use private lending. It gives them the ability to act decisively when there's upside in the property and a plan to create value. So when we talk about hard money, we're not talking about theory. We're talking about helping investors move on real opportunities in real time. I always like to include this slide because it helps people see where deals lose momentum. The first mistake is waiting for the perfect market. In reality, the investor who's prepared usually beats the investor who's still waiting for conditions to feel ideal. The second is understanding the rehab budget. Weak scopes and rough numbers create friction very quickly. Third is ignoring the exit plan. If you don't know whether the project is ending in a sale, refinance, or hold, it's much harder to structure the deal correctly. Fourth is using the wrong lender for the strategy. The cheapest looking option is not always the best execution partner. And fifth is delaying qualification. A lot of people wait until the deal shows up before getting their lender relationship in place. By then, they're already behind. The pattern here is simple. Preparedness creates speed, and speed creates opportunity. If you leave today and you're wondering what the next steps look like, it's very simple. Send us the property address or listing, the purchase price, the scope of work or budget, the timeline, the exit strategy, and your basic contact information and liquidity. From there, we review the deal with you, pressure test the numbers, talk through structure, and help you understand whether the opportunity makes sense. And if it does, we move quickly. This is also where our complementary deal analysis becomes really valuable. Sometimes the best outcome is moving forward on a deal. Sometimes the best outcome is catching a problem before you commit. This is also where our complementary, Either way, the goal is clarity. I looked up and saw somebody raise their hand. The question and answer, if somebody has a question, I think they can click the question and answer button. And that's where I read Demetrios's question. Either way, the goal is clarity. So if you've got a deal on your radar, or even one you're not sure about, send it over and let's take a look. Thank you again for spending part of your day with us. I hope this gave you a practical overview of how hard money works and how investors use it to move faster and create more flexibility in their deals. If you have questions, this is the perfect time to drop them in the question and answer. And before we wrap, I also want to mention that this is the first session in our monthly Hard Money Talks at Noon series. Next month, we'll be talking about how to spot a good deal. And then in June, we'll do a breakdown webinar so you can see how one of the projects actually turned out. If you have a live scenario you want to discuss after this, reach out to us. We'd love to help you evaluate it. Hard money is not about making a deal more complicated. It's about giving the right investor the right tool at the right time. And when timing matters, execution matters. Does anybody else want to test speaking to see if I can have somebody ask a question live? Okay. Linda, I've just given you permission to talk. Let me go to my...
Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you. Perfect.
He probably has his mic muted.
Yeah, so he has his own
Unmuted himself.
I've given him permission to speak. If Rashawn Shafi wants to speak, he has to unmute himself.
Because once you gave me permission, I got a pop-up that said, "Do you want to unmute yourself?" And I said yes. So then
Okay.
I'm able to speak.
Well, I can hear you. I don't know if everybody else can hear you, but yes, so the speaker does work. Does anybody have any questions? Well, again, I mean, that wraps up today's session. Thank you, everyone. You can see on the screen our June 25th, July 30th, August 27th, and September 24th topics. You will all be getting invites.
And we'll be emailing everyone a link to this recording so that they can
Yep.
look back on it.
Okay. Everybody will be getting an email to this so you can review it again with somebody that maybe you want to watch it with, another possible investor that wasn't able to make it. So we thank everybody for coming. But if there are no more questions, there are no more hands up, I can end the webinar here. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.